Okay. So here's the dream I had. So my high school football coach calls me and he's like, "Hey man, I need you to take my son to school and pick him up today." And I was like, "Okay." So I go to pick up El Kiddo and I go to take him to school, and this like metallic horn car crashing train, like War of the Worlds type fucking sound, but way more menacing and way more reverb and way louder. And we're all just like, what the fuck is that sound? I look up in the sky and there's like these crab fucking squid things, like Lovecraftian bullshit, flying out of the air. And we're like, what the fuck? And they're just shooting fucking laser beams, blowing shit up. So obviously I take Kiddo back to his dad. I'm like, stay the fuck here. As I do that, my fiance calls me, but she's back in high school. And she's like, hey, I'm at the school. They're blowing shit up. I need you to come get me. And I was like, on my way. So I steal my dad's four-wheeler. I don't know why. My dad doesn't even have a fucking four-wheeler. I steal his four-wheeler and I just drive right through the big-ass glass doors. Like, fuck it. I'm going in. I go in there and I just like pull up to her door like skid, all like action movie. And I'm like, hop on. She gets on. We go to drive out. The teachers are like trying to stop. So like, no, stay here. This has happened before. It's not like we have the safety precautions. And I was like, shut the fuck up and get out of my way before I run. It is my hated teacher, most hated teacher in high school, bro. I was like, get the fuck out of the way. Just blast out of that bitch. Take her back. A little bit of time passes. Like the guy for SpongeBob, it's like 2 hours later. And then like I had started this like rebellion coalition, this like underground guerrilla warfare type shit to like overthrow the aliens. And Matt Damon's there, and we're like killing the aliens, and they're like, they have these crab and centipede like fucking helper duders that fuck around and just eat people and shit. And they're beating our ass because they got laser beams and shit. And, like, they're beating the fuck out of us. And out of nowhere, like, we're at this big meeting, and fucking Matthew McConaughey comes in Rambo gear, and it's like, it's time to take the fight to them. And I was like, you're absolutely goddamn right, Matthew McConaughey. Let's take the fucking fight to them. So me, Matthew McConaughey, and a couple other just fucking badasses, like, sneak into their on-world HQ, go to the base of it, and plant these fucking charges. And, like, as we go to escape, we run into their, like, Megalord, Overlord dude guy. And it's a fucking chimp. Like, a chimp thing. And he's like, we created you 250,000 years ago from our DNA. That's why you resemble the apes of your planet. Because we transcended, and like they're like breaking it down. It's like this eye-opening shit. And like, and the crab and centipede fuckers are other, you know, civilizations that we conquered. And it was like, what the fuck, dude? We run out of there, get the fuck out. As we're like dipping out, we like sneak into their fucking like high chamber Senate thing. And it's like where all the head apes live or whatever. Or like, so they have like these big TV looking things, and they're like broadcast in this room to like basically spout propaganda and like psyop the American people. And like they can control, the monkeys can control shit telekinetically. Like they can like, they have the force basically. And these motherfuckers, they get Bill and Hillary Clinton, right? And they're like floating up to this dome. And they like come into this room that we're like looking down in. And they have them, and they're like facing the TV. You can like see it on the monitor. And they fucking tear Bill and Hillary Clinton's fucking face off. They just like grab their face. It's like, shh, it's like a big piece of fucking tape. They just peel that bitch off both of them. And I'm like, what the fuck? Then they tear Bill Clinton's legs off, and he's like not even screaming. He's just laying there. I'm like, what the fuck? Then they like pick up this lazy boy recliner and bring the lazy boy in, like lay it down, like you like kick the feet up and lay it back, and then like put Bill Clinton on his back on this recliner, and he's just laying there, and then all of a sudden you just see his dong just like shwip, and then they just like place Hillary Clinton on top of him, and they're like, these are your leaders, are you ashamed? And then the whole fucking building explodes. It just explodes, and like then all the people of Earth are happy, and they start shooting off fireworks, and the explosion just gets bigger and bigger, and then the fucking the head chimp dudes head out, and they like fly over, and like on loudspeakers they're like, we will be back, and we will be better prepared. And I'm like, oh shit, there's gonna be a sequel, bro. I just look at Anna, she looks at me, and then like the credits just roll, and I wake up. It was fucked, dog. It was fucked. One of the best dreams I've had in 100 years, bro. Like, swear to God, one of the best dreams I've had in so long. It was fucking awesome. It was fucking great. That was a good dream. It was just like, it was an eye-opening experience for me, I thought. So, yeah, it was nice. It was really nice, dude. It was great. It was beautiful. So, there's the dream.